What if the answers to our modern struggles were written thousands of years ago? What if, in the endless rush for progress, we stopped listening to the voices that mattered most? The wisdom of ancient philosophers, carved into lit halls, still echoes through time. But in the noise of our hurried world, it's easy to miss those quiet voices. Today, let's take a step back. Let's journey through time and remember what was never meant to be forgotten. Let's walk together through ancient cities, forgotten libraries, and dust-covered chambers where thoughts were born. We'll meet the thinkers who shaped human thought itself and uncover how their ideas still hold the keys to questions we ask today, because some truths are timeless. It all began in ancient Greece, long before skyscrapers pierced the clouds. Before the hum of machines filled the air, there were simple men with restless, brilliant minds. They always looked at the stars and wondered, what is everything made of? Socrates wandered the narrow streets of Athens, challenging anyone who would listen. What is a good life? And Plato, sitting beneath olive trees, dreamt of a world beyond the senses, a realm of perfect forms. They didn't chase gold or status. They chased meaning. They asked not what should we own, but how should we live? And in doing so, they planted the seeds of philosophy, a tree whose branches would stretch across centuries. While Greece pondered logic and reason, the East spoke of balance. In ancient China, Confucius taught of virtue, of honor, and of our duty to one another. And Lao Tzu whispered through the verses of the Tao Te Ching, to master the world, one must let go of control. They saw life not as a race to be won, but a river to flow with. The yin and the yang, order and chaos, light and shadow, a wisdom not carved in stone, but written in the patterns of wind and water. Then came the long, dark centuries. As empires crumbled and libraries burned, a few brave souls carried the torch of thought through the shadows. In Persia, Avicenna wrote of medicine, reason, and existence. Al-Farabi imagined cities where peace might rule. And Thomas Aquinas, in medieval Europe, blended faith with philosophy. When the world grew silent, they kept thinking. And though many names faded into dust, their ideas endured. Centuries later, as cities rose and science bloomed, new questions filled the air. Descartes doubted everything, even the world before his eyes, until he arrived at one certainty. I think, therefore I am. Nietzsche declared, God is dead, and dared humanity to find meaning in a world stripped of certainty. Kant pondered morality, duty, and the limits of human reason. We moved from why does the world exist to what is truth? And who am I? Each thinker in their own time left breadcrumbs for us to follow. And yet, somewhere along the way, we grew busy chasing other things. Faster cars, bigger screens, louder lives. We forgot that some of the oldest truths still hold. That meaning isn't found in noise, but in stillness. Not in chasing, but in noticing. Maybe the purpose of life isn't a distant treasure to be hunted down, but a quiet presence. What that we forgot how to see. So now I ask you, which ancient voice speaks to you most? Is it Socrates, endlessly questioning? Lao Tzu, flowing with the Tao? Or perhaps Nietzsche, staring into the abyss? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if this journey through forgotten wisdom stirred something within you, like, subscribe, and walk with us again next time. Because some truths are too ancient and too precious to be left behind.